Hi ladies, I figure I would do an update. Sorry about the sun, it's kind of weird today. Um, I got a positive digital pregnancy test last night. After feeling sick, having kind of throwing up and diarrhea and it coming and going and it not being steady like the flu or a bug, I decided to take a test. It was a digital and it popped in about 10 seconds. And of course, I panicked because this timing couldn't be any worse. But any baby is a blessing, so I started to panic. I was freaking out. I took a second one and it was positive. And I showed my husband. I called my mom and my sisters. I'm like, I don't even know how this began to happen. I was on birth control. I was told to go off of it for surgery. I could go back on it after surgery, but they were concerned about blood clots and stuff, so I went off of it. And I was told by a friend that PCOS, that it made sense that I could have gotten pregnant after going off the birth control pill. But I'm like, my husband only has 5% sperm. Like, come on now. So, and my husband being a techie and math person, he gets on his phone and he calculates it out, how much the percentage was and how much he has, and he has 36,000 sperm, whereas most people have like 3 million, the average. And we're like, this can't be happening. This cannot be happening. I have had so many symptoms that I thought back and thought, this could be it. I'm having surgery in like a month. This is not, it's so bad. So I go in to the ER this morning because I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna tell them I have tubal history. I just got a pregnancy test. I'm having a little bit of cramps, just to kind of understand where I'm at. So they do a beta and they come back and they do an ultrasound, and this lady is taking a really long time on the ultrasound. She's turning on the audio to listen, and I'm thinking, oh my God, she's listening for heartbeat. What's going on? So they get me back there and they come back and they go, well, I have some news for you and it's kind of not good. And I went, okay, so it's obviously not a pregnancy, because she congratulated me. She goes, your beta came back 0. And I'm like, why am I popping on 2 digital tests? She goes, and your urine is coming back positive. And I'm like, okay, so you have a golf ball sized cyst on your right ovary, and it has blood flow to it. It looks engorged. I'm expecting it probably is going to rupture at some point. And I'm like, oh my God. And she was like, it's very rare, but oftentimes cysts can produce certain hormones, because my type of cysts are follicles, and it's pretty much follicles, cells, and blood that make up these cysts. And she thinks that is what's causing my urine to pop, and it's causing me to have the pregnancy symptoms. Which, what a cruel damn joke. I mean, like, really? Here I am thinking, oh my God, this is the first time we've conceived on our own, and against all odds. Holy crap, this is so amazing. This is so scary. And oh, by the way, no, your body just hates you. And you have a cyst that is mimicking these hormones and is confusing these pregnancy tests. And she's like, there's no way that you're pregnant. I mean, your beta is coming back 0. Your uterus and your uterine lining is so small. Like, I'm just like, oh. So yeah, that has been my crazy last 24 hours. So I'm still on the weight loss journey. I'm a little sad. I have mixed feelings, because I'm a little sad, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, this would be an absolute miracle baby. No fertility meds, no nothing, and low sperm. And so I was kind of thinking that maybe this is what, God wanted. And so, I mean, they're digital tests. I mean, there was no doubt for me. And going in, and it's pretty obvious. I mean, the betas were 0. She was like, I double and triple tested, they're 0, but I have an explanation as to what's going on. And it was a little frustrating, but I'm actually kind of relieved because I'm so on this weight loss journey, and I'm having surgery in a month, and I had my labs drawn, and I only have like 2 appointments before I get my surgery date. And as much as I would love a baby, I'm pre-diabetic. I have PCOS. I have high blood pressure. I have all of these things that could possibly be completely resolved by weight loss. And so I'm thinking this is not going to be a healthy pregnancy no matter what I do. I mean, I could eat healthy and do well, but until I get this weight off and until I change some things, you know, the pregnancy would be pretty difficult. And no matter what, I'm going to need a cerclage. I know that, but it was just all of this stuff that had flooded in of worry, and I didn't know I was pregnant, so I had some drinks at a party, and, you know, you kind of think about all that kind of stuff. I mean, I was told my husband was sterile, for Christ's sake. I mean, his 0 sperm test came back, and I'm thinking, okay, I don't even ovulate on my own. It's okay if we have sex twice in 1 month. You know, what's the harm in that? And so when the test came back positive for me at home, I'm like, oh, wow. So it's been a whole roller coaster with that, but I'm pretty absolutely 99.9% positive. I am not pregnant. The ER, the betas, the ultrasounds, everything are proving that it's this damn cyst. And they gave me medication to prepare me. They said, I'm pretty much guaranteeing you that either the cyst will absorb itself or it will rupture. And I've had a cyst rupture before. And so they gave me the pain meds just in case. And they said to possibly expect some bleeding, some heavy bleeding at some point. It could be the cyst or it could be my period. It's just craziness. So that is my update with that. I am relieved. I am excited that I can get healthy. And I'm hoping that the next positive pregnancy test I get at home is A, for real. And is 2, when I am 70 plus pounds lighter after my, you know, weight loss. And yeah, so like, yeah, so I am going to continue to positive pregnancy test myself to make sure that the positives eventually go away. At some point, I am meeting with my OB this week so that she can do another beta just to make sure, but anyways, yeah. So weight loss and everything is still on. And yeah, that is what's going on. So that is my update. And I'm excited. Tomorrow my husband and I are going to get to enjoy the Super Bowl together, the first time in our entire marriage, because he's been gone. So, yeah, that is that. And I will try to do another update video next week after my weight loss appointments and all of that. So, I will do another video soon.